Okay.
Alright, here it is. DK64, the 2019 revisit. Here we go. Oh man, I love this. So this is DK Rap. You can find it in pretty much anywhere on YouTube. Are so many memes that were spawned just from this one music video alone, and yeah, I crank this crap up in my car all the time. I have it on my MP3 player, and yeah, I will turn this song up any day. Definitely tell you, it makes a drive across Montana a lot easier. Can fire in spurts. If he shoots ya, it's gonna hurt. Pretty much memorize all the lyrics to this song at this point, but figure I might as well play it for you guys anyways, just to get things started here. I have no illusions of having this game done by the end of the year. It's not going to happen. This is a very long game. I took about, it took me 84 videos, I think, around there to complete this game in the original Let's Play. This time it's probably going to be about 60 or so. I'm guessing it's somewhere around there, with me doing 20-minute episodes now, so that's basically the main change. And also, I'm just expecting to have better commentary than last time. That's my only issue with the original Let's Play, just my commentary, basically. It was so monotoned. Back then, I was living with my parents, so it was very hard to record without someone else not being in the house, so, or without someone being in the house, I mean. So because that, if I acknowledge that someone else is in the dwelling with me, then it automatically affects the commentary. It makes it more monotone because I'm trying to sound normal, half normal, because I'm talking to myself and someone's in the other room listening to me. So, yeah. That's no longer an issue because now I live alone. I have for the past 4 years. Well, not past 4 years, but I currently live in my own apartment now. Yeah, I've had roommates in the past, but not currently. He plays too. Okay, apparently I can't do it in the proper, rhythm, but whatever. Finally, he's here for you. It's the last member of the DK. Okay, so seeing this, seeing the DK rap like as it normally is kind of, it's hard not to unsee the creative ways people have edited this, basically, like as far as like the memes go and whatnot. And there's also this one channel that does a lot of videos where they replace the models of the characters in this DK rap with other characters. Like for instance, there's one with like all K rules, and it's just the funniest thing ever. when you have like other character models imitating the animations that these character models do, it's so hilarious. Walnuts, peanuts, pineapple smells. Alright, here we are, folks. As if I haven't said already enough times, Donkey Kong 64. And by sheer coincidence, this game was released November 22nd, 1999. This month is the 20th anniversary of this game. That's sheer coincidence. Sheer coincidence that I just happen to be starting this Let's Play now, because I had already planned to do this as my fourth, 10-year anniversary revisit LP. So, one thing I'm going to do before we start the adventure is I'm going to go into options here. This game has a widescreen function. I never used this for some reason in the original Let's Play. I don't know why I didn't, because my videos were in widescreen at the time, but for some reason I just didn't do it. But here we go. We're going to be doing this Let's Play in widescreen. I felt the widescreen feature was actually very innovative for this game's time, but I guess, I've been told that it's kind of not really a difficult thing to do. Anyways, here we go. We're going to adventure mode. We're going to start on, I think this is game 2. I don't know. So anyways, you select a file, and this is your status screen, so you'll be able to see your game time, number of golden bananas you have, and other stats. That will be more pertinent later on. So, let's get started. And what delay the start of the game any longer here. I will be commentating over the intro this time. I didn't do that in the original Let's Play, so if you want to watch this intro without the Let's Play, or without me commentating, you can just So the first episode, it's how the original LP starts, actually, is with this intro. I don't have the DK rap or anything. Although, I had a trailer to this Let's Play. I think that's no longer on YouTube. And what I did was, basically, it starts off with me talking over a black screen, and then suddenly it has DK rap to end off, you know, to introduce the Let's Play, I guess. But, yeah, I wasn't very happy with that. So this is DK Isles, as it appears in this game. It's different than Donkey Kong Country, but, you know, it looks great. But what's not so great is this. This is an artificial island designed by King K. Rool's Kremlings. And it is a monster of an island. It's driven entirely by those giant propellers on the back of it. Right. I love the voice acting in this game. I'm pretty sure most of it was done by Grant Kirkhope. Very, very awesome guy. I know a lot of famous YouTubers got to meet him. Oh, I hope to meet him someday too, but probably not gonna happen. And here we have K. Rool himself, obviously. Kind of a reference to...
I've been waiting a long time for this moment. Soon Donkey Kong and his pretty little island will be no more.
I'm pretty sure sound of him breathing heavily back there was a reference to Darth Vader, obviously. I guess they really liked Star Wars, I guess. Which wouldn't surprise me.
No problem. Everything's fine.
I think the voice acting is pretty decent in this game. There's obviously like some inspiration from Star Wars here. I mean, like this guy obviously he kind of sound like Jabba. Or Jar Jar Binks, sorry. Jar Jar Binks. And curse splat. Well, that's what happens when you put crocodiles behind the wheel. Just saying. Alright, well, they're gonna get the island into its final position here. It's war. War between two islands.
Gods!
Okay, am I the only one who thinks that they should have used K. Rool's voice here for Bowser and Super Mario Sunshine? Or at least something like that. Because, yeah, Bowser's voice in Mario Sunshine just doesn't work for me.
I want you to do everything in your power to keep Donkey Kong distracted. Steal that hoard of golden bananas he treasures so much, and take care of his pathetic friends. This time there can be no mistakes.
Oh, Your Excellency, we've already taken care of business.
Oh no, not my friends!
I hope for your sake you're right this time.
No.
While you'll be busy looking for your precious golden bananas, flea-bitten friends, I'll be preparing my lizard-flavored surprise.
Squawk! DK, come quickly! They're gone! They're all gone! Bark. I am not doing that terrible voice I did for Squawks back in the original Let's Play. Not gonna happen. It was terrible. Okay, so this intro I just played, I want to bring up the Virtual Console, the Wii U Virtual Console version of this game, because nowhere is it more evident than in that intro that this game was not designed to have such a high frame rate that the Wii U does. basically. And that's the main issue with whenever there's emulation of this game. Squawk! Your precious banana horde and all the other Kongs have vanished. I can't find them anywhere. DK, you better go and tell Cranky the bad news. Bark. So in this game, he actually goes by Professor Cranky, but this is actually the interior of DK Isle. It looks a lot different than it does in DKC, that's for sure. But that's okay. You know, with the jump to 3D, they had to change things up a bit. Before we go see Cranky in Cranky's lab, as it's called here, you actually want to head back here into this cave. There's something special in the back of this cave that's going to be very pertinent later on. Very, very pertinent. We have banana coins. There is a finite number of banana coins in this game, and you'll be using them to actually pick up moves, basically. So, more on that later. As I always say in the beginning of a Let's Play, it's just my common phrase in the beginning of all Let's Plays is just more on that later or something like that. Here we go, Cranky's lab. And once again, Professor Cranky. Well, if it isn't my lazy, good-for-nothing son. Lost your going bananas again? And where might your flea-bitten friends be? You don't know, do you? I would have thought you would have be able to smell the work of a reptile by now. Luckily for you, old Cranky's batch of homemade potions will give you all the skills you need for your silly 3D quest, but you're not having any until you've completed my training barrels. Now buzz off and come back when you've done them all. Pushy much? Well, that's to be expected with Cranky. I just love how, like, all the different Kongs, like the, the secondary Kongs. What did Cranky mean about training? Don't get all confused. Like I was saying, I love how all the secondary Kongs, like, have different roles in every single game. Like, in the first game, in Donkey Kong Country, Cranky was just simply, just a simple old man in his house on his rocking chair. And then DKC2, he's, like, give you, I think he, like, has a trivia game? No. I'm thinking of something else, aren't I? There's a trivia game in DKC2, but I think that's actually with Funky Kong. Yeah, now I think about it, it is. Okay, so here's our first mini-game. Squawk. Press Z to dive underwater, then press and hold A or B to swim at different speeds. Pressing Z will act as a water break to slow you down. Prove yourself by collecting the coin at the bottom. Bark. So yeah, starting off, we're going to have 4 mini-games to basically train us on basic functions that you'll do in this game. First of all, we have swimming. What's really cool is that the vast majority of mini-games actually take place inside, like, giant barrels. Like, you'll actually feel like you're in... Like, it actually looks like you're inside a giant barrel, which is fitting because these are inside bonus barrels. You didn't get that in the Donkey Kong Country games. But yeah, there's 4 of these to start with before we can get the first move from Cranky. Squawk! Pick up the oranges and hold Z, then press right C button to throw them. Just throw 5 oranges and you're done. Okay. Very, very simple. So yeah, basically we have oranges, which basically act as grenades in this game. So there's a lot of cool weapons you'll have throughout this game. I guess I should get into the fact that not a lot... Well, this game is very mixed, basically, with critics and people in general. Like, some people really hate this game because of all the collecting. Others, like myself, just love it. It's a mixed opinion kind of thing, basically. That's the best way I can describe the overall consensus with this game. Press B, pick up barrel. Press B to throw it, pick it up. To throw it, pick it up, and throw 5 barrels. Okay. I cannot read today, apparently, but what can you expect? It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm pepped up on Pepsi, so this is honestly the best time for me to record anyway, so might as well. Now, this whole thing of picking up barrels, it's actually more, you don't really do this much in the actual game. You do this a lot more, like, mainly just in boss battles, essentially. And yes, early boss battles, spoilers, but that's to be expected with being a Donkey Kong game. Okay, so next up we have swinging, which is another very simple mechanic you do in this game. Press A to leap from one vine to another, and R when holding a vine to face the other way. Press Z to drop from vine. Now go and collect the coin at the end of the vines. Bark. So that's something I don't really know much about. I don't do very often. Turning around. Okay, that's actually... yeah, that's something I never done actually playing this game, like actually pressing the R button, like swing, turn around and vine. But you don't really do that anyways that much. Not that much. You can get the same effect actually by simply, you know, waiting to, like doing the like jumping off the vine on the back swing, and then that'll get you to the other vine if you're trying to go back. Hurry, DK, go and get that potion from Cranky. Let's go. Yeah, all right. Squawks is basically the Navi of this game, so that pretty much tells you what it's gonna be like dealing with him. I guess people never really like Squawks that much anyways. He's just kind of annoying sometimes, but whatever. Alright, give it to me, Cranky. What do you got? Humph. You took your time, Donkey. Jungle Rust set in, did it? Right, here, drink this. Okay. Simian Slam, Buttus Bastion. I freaking love the scientific names of these moves. Some of them are really hilarious. Right, you and your missing buddies will be able to slam the ground by pressing A to jump and then Z whilst in the air. It should get you out of this area. Oh, one more thing, I've got a real treat for you, but only if you could bring me 15 banana medals. I think they look like this. I'll see you later if you're lucky. What the heckies are banana medals? Well, we'll find out. It's probably in the next episode, I'm thinking. We're definitely not going to make it to the first world in this episode, but just want to kind of show you guys around DK Isles to start things off here. And we had that long intro, to be fair, so that's to be expected. But might as well show you guys what's here, because up here, you can actually access the Banana Horde, or what used to be the Banana Horde. And this is normally where you get the cutscene with Diddy, you know, throwing his hat on the ground, stomping on it, but sadly, Diddy's not with us. Alright, so with that out of the way, we've pretty much shown off all there is to DK Isles. Let's go ahead and exit the interior of the islands, because we can now do that now that we have the Simian Slam. Again, that's the first move of the game. There's nothing really special about it, it's just simply, it's your simple ground slam attack, that's all there is to it. So whenever you see a green switch with DK's face on it, you'll be able to slam that button and it will do a thing for you. Because normally when you slam switches, it does a thing for you. Squawk, he's back, DK. King K. Rool's island is just over there. He must be the one who stole your bananas and kidnapped the other Kongs. I'm taking a quick look around, but that only area that has been blocked off is that island with a cave on it over there, Bwark. No, I think it was the Tooth Fairy that stole my bananas. Just a hunch, Squawks. So these are called banana ports. Oh, never mind. Find a similar numbered pad in the same area and press Z to banana port between the two. So in every area, or every world of the game, there are 10 banana ports. Basically, there are 2 1s, 2 2s, 2 3s, 2 4s, and 2 5s. When I find the next, if you find the same corresponding number banana port, you'll be able to banana port, you know, teleport between the two, basically. That's all there is to it. It's just simple. It's your fast travel of the game, basically, you know, like inside worlds, basically. So for instance, we already got number 1, so now we can banana port between the 2 1s. They're also color coded too to make it easier to, you know, tell what numbers they are from far away. That's kind of helpful. Okay, so let's see what's in here. I might go a little over my 20-minute limit, but that's okay. I'm not too concerned about it for the first episode. Boo-hoo-hoo! Oh, hi, my name's Kalumzy, and I've been locked in here because I wouldn't smash up some little island. But how could I? Such a lovely little island full of cute monkeys, so I said no. K-Rool says I'm too soft to be a Kremling, and I'm too stay in here until I've toughened up. I'll do anything to be free. Uh-huh. Hey, little monkey, perhaps you could help poor old Kalumzy escape? Oh, go on, I'll be your bestest friend. Sounds like nothing could go wrong here. Yes, Donkey will help Kalumzy. Yeah, DK doesn't really talk much in this game. But I happen to know this, the little voice clips he does have are definitely done by Grant Kirkhope. I think K. Lumsey's also voiced by Grant Kirkhope. Sorry. Well, would you look at that? He's made a hole in my neck. That looks like it hurts, actually. Oh, K. Lumsey's so happy now, but K. Rool has taken the keys to this cage and given them to the biggest and most feared soldiers in his army. If you manage to get hold of any keys, please bring them back here to open my locks. Don't tell K. Rool, though. This has to be our little secret. I'll try to resist the temptation to tell K. Rool at our next tea party, K. Rool and I, we tend to get together a lot for that sort of thing, so I can't make any promises, K. Lumsey. Okay, so before we end things off here, we're going to go check out this hole right here in our neck, because inside was our first golden banana. Golden bananas are basically your main collectibles of this game that will allow you to advance to the next world, basically. That's how this game works, is that if you want to progress onward, you gotta collect golden bananas. So, on the back of the island, we have the number 3 banana port. So now we can teleport between the front and the back of the islands. And there's actually more up here that we'll go ahead and explore. Because you can actually get quite far up to at least like the middle height of DK Isles. And also, you want to keep in mind any of these dirt piles you see along the way, because these will be very, very handy later on. But for now, we can't do anything with them, so we're not going to dwell on that. We're not going to dwell on the future. As you can see, we got to, well, we didn't really see it, but there's a zinger there, actually. Zingers do make a comeback in this game. Okay, so there's number 2. And that's all the banana ports we currently have access to. And that's actually going to be it for this episode, y'all. So, next time on the 2019 revisit of Donkey Kong 64, we're going to head inside this hole in our neck here and see where that leads to. See you guys then. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye. Hey everyone, thanks for watching this episode of DK64. I'd like to give a special thanks to currently my only patron, JC the Texas Scratcher. If you like what you see, consider subscribing, click the bell to be notified of new episodes. Also consider supporting me on Patreon for special features like early content, having your name featured in future episodes, and follow me on Twitter and Facebook. See y'all tomorrow for another video.